going to be 3 questions, 5 points each about drafting, right? This view, whether it's a section view or broken out section, and I actually have a PowerPoint that I'll go through before you guys take the exam, so it's fresh on your mind. That goes all over the views. That some of them are not even on the CSWA exam, but just to give you guys a review. But going through the first chapter, you should at least know the basics views, right? I have a whole PowerPoint that I'll go over probably a week or 2 before you guys take the exam, just so it's fresh on your mind. But I'm trying to help you guys pass the exam. So that's 15 points right there. There's the basic part, creation, modification, right? This is an example of a basic part. It can be a bit more complex. It can be something easier, or you're utilizing sketching, extrude boss, extrude cut, and modification of key dimensions, all right? So if we take this out, it's basically sketch, extrude boss, and extrude cut, right? Pretty straightforward for a basic part. And this is all it was, right? Creating sketches, whether it's extrude or adding material or removing material. And then modification of key dimensions, right? So there's two questions, 15 points each, where the first one, build the part. You got 4 multiple choice. Your answer has to be within 1%. The second one, modify these key dimensions and give me the answer. It's a fill in the blank. Second one, intermediate part creation. It's most likely going to be a revolve question. So revolve, some kind of sketch. Again, you're going back, everything starts with a sketch, so make sure you're comfortable sketching on different faces and planes. Sketching with respect to center lines, right? Adding dimensions. It's going to be a revolve boss, extrude cut, circular pattern or linear pattern, whatever it is. It's most likely, I don't want to say it's going to be that one, but it's probably going to be something circular, where you're going to utilize a circular pattern. But again, if you know how to use pattern, right, you can apply a linear pattern or a circular pattern. Third one, a bit more. So it's an advanced part, even though it's really not an advanced part. It can be something like that, right? Where it's 3 steps, 3 questions, 15 points each. Where you're creating the part, sketching, right? And then the second thing it's going to ask you is to remove material or add material. But you're utilizing convert, right? Or you can actually go back and sketch that. But again, that takes time, right? So you want to be comfortable with converting. So if I go in here, if I create a plane midway, I just want to be able maybe to create a line right here and just convert what I need. Does that make sense? After that, it's going to ask you to probably shell or offset. Again, it says more difficult geometry modifications, but it's, again, really not that difficult. Yes?
Let's just say, like, you're looking at that, would you, like, I would want a new profile, like, I would literally make that profile and extrude it out to make a whole piece and then make the cuts. I mean, obviously,
yeah, that's, so your first part is going to be that. It's not going to add, it's not going to have this geometry or this. It's literally just going to be sketch this and extrude, give me the mass.
Okay.
That's what it's going to be. So that's part, the advanced part. 3 questions. Again, it can be more complex than this. It can be something easier. They usually try to make it around the same difficulty across previous years, so it shouldn't be too much different. And then your last one is going to be an assembly. 4 questions, 30 points. So placing of base part, mating, modification of key parameters in an assembly. Right, so maybe, so this, so for this one, even on the CSWA, you're really not gonna need to insert your own coordinate system, most likely. It's just gonna be, if you built it correctly, it's just gonna be that number. Yes?
So when we're taking this to WA, like these files are, if you can go up and just have
For assembly, yeah. Unless it's a pretty basic assembly where they're gonna, which I don't think they're gonna do that, or they're gonna have you build the parts. Like if it's three simple components where it's a pin or something, you know, a little bracket. It's most likely not gonna be that. It's most likely gonna be here are the files, assemble this. Because at this stage, whatever they're giving you, it's kind of a simple part, right? Would you consider this to be a simple part?
Yeah.
So at this point, they don't care if you know how to build at this point, just want to be able to mate, add some angles, stuff like that.
I mean, this seems to be like, I mean, I guess I'm saying it's the easier part just because they make the parts for you. Because they have so much point value on each one of these, are they saying like this is the most important thing to take away? Like,
No, they just kind of want people to pass.
I was gonna say, because I'm like, I would think they would want the other parts to be working there, but okay.
I mean, I don't want to say it's easy, but depending how comfortable you are, it should be. You should be again like a 95 or 100, and right. If you can do the advanced part, you should do the whole test. You should be able to do the whole test. That's going to be the trickiest one. Yes.
What are the different kinds of questions they might ask for assembly questions? Because
Assembly question?
Yeah, they won't ask for like.
They're gonna ask you to mate it.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna ask you. Sometimes it's 2 assemblies instead of just 1. So they might ask you to mate it, and then apply these values, and then change these angles. Changing, yeah, it's real. I don't think it's gonna be anything more than that. I don't want to say anything that will not be on the exam.
What's the outcome they're looking for?
We're looking for
Yeah.
is for you to able to fully mate an assembly
Yeah, but
and
like,
give the center of
Okay.
the center of the origin. Right here is asked for center of mass of the assembly. So it's most likely with the assemblies it's center of mass because that's how they know you're made it correctly. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, you go back to this 1%, which a lot of people have got in the past. A lot of people complain about that 1%. It's fair though. You know, if they're asking you to build it a certain way, then you should be able to build it that way. Any questions? We'll keep going back to the CSWA. I kind of just wanted to provide an overview since you guys just finished the whole book, right? I mean, chapter 5, and that's all on the CSW exam. Yes?
Is there like a concrete date for CSWA yet, or?
Depending on, it's most likely going to be in I don't know yet, but probably in maybe 5 weeks. Like that, around that time, maybe. Sometime in April. Yeah. I mean, I have the vouchers. We can take it whenever. I usually try to take it a bit earlier. Some professors do it where it's like the 2 weeks or before the semester ends, and I don't know, I kind of want to give students an opportunity to retake it if they fail. It's something nice to walk out of here with a nice certification, you know? So even though we might be pushing, right, we covered 5 chapters at a faster pace, I guess, than what other professors would have covered, but again, it gives you the opportunity of retaking the exam. Any questions? We'll just come back to this later on. But all right, let's do something.